A beach beside the Indian Ocean. An earthquake beneath the sea floor. Its energy produces a giant wave that rolls towards the land. Geoscientists can describe with great precision how a tsunami is born and what path it will take. They can even listen to it on signals it makes in the atmosphere. The technology for the eavesdropping project is being tested here on the Zugspitze. It involves an infrared measuring spectrometer called GRIPS, designed to sense the wave coming before it hits the shore. In 2004, there was no warning before the devastating Indian Ocean tsunami struck the Indonesian coast. It killed 250,000 people throughout the region. That prompted scientists at the German Research Center for Geosciences in Potsdam to offer their services for an early warning system.
The special challenge with Indonesia is that the earthquake risk zone, known as the Sunda Arc, runs practically parallel to the Indonesian coast. So no matter where an earthquake occurs, we're talking about warning times between 20 and 40 minutes.
Two tectonic plates, the Indo-Australian and the Eurasian, converge here off the coast of Indonesia. Over the past 3 years, a network of sensors has been set up in the danger zone, both on the water and on the ocean floor. The interplay of the different components is crucial for the warning system. The underwater sensors measure seismic tremors, but not every seaquake causes a tsunami. The instruments in the buoys measure the corresponding motion of the water. Seismographs have been installed on the coast to register land tremors. Sea level sensors will sound a warning if the ocean starts to recede, typical behavior before a tsunami hits. The positions of all the measuring systems are monitored by GPS. The idea is to have as much data as possible as quickly as possible in case of emergency. A communications satellite relays the information to a control center on land. That's where the decision is made. Is it a tsunami or not? Where will it appear? There's no more than 5 minutes to analyze the data and raise the alarm.
The aim of constructing early warning systems is always to minimize false alarms. That's why we have all these different sensor systems. These are systems that operate independently of each other to collect as much information as possible in the very early phase of a tsunami.
Has the quake on the seabed generated a tsunami? The German geoscientists found that they don't only have to find its position in the water to answer that question. The wave behaves like the membrane of a loudspeaker, transmitting sound to the air. The tones the wave produces are in the so-called infra-sound region of the acoustic spectrum. The frequency is too low for the human ear to pick up, but they leave traces in the upper atmosphere where they cause characteristic temperature fluctuations. The GRIPS spectrometer can measure those changes and recognize the tsunami. The institute on the Zugspitze offers an ideal place to measure the effects. The thin air at this high-altitude lab allows the infrasound waves in the atmosphere to be readily detected. GRIPS is due to become part of the Indian Ocean Tsunami Early Warning System next year. It will help avoid a repeat of the devastating events of 2004.